lovely Lego addicts. It's been a little while. Very aware that it's been like ages since I've done my last city update, and I feel like I'm at a stage where I've done quite a lot of stuff and I probably should show you because people like to see. So I'm just gonna show you the cities. I can't really remember what I've shown you and what I haven't, so I'm just gonna go through all of it. So let's go dive into the city update first, and then we will rendezvous afterwards, shall we? So I'm just re-recording this because I just filmed it, but there was loads of squeaking in it, so I'm just going to redo it. But basically, I don't really know what I've shown you already. I think I've already shown you this. So that was on my last update. Basically finished the skate park over here, and we've got this ice cream shop and like Japanese stationery store thing here. So I basically finished this. I was really happy with the design for that, for the roof, but I don't really like the sort of 3 plates in between, so that's something I'm still working on. It's not quite finished, but I think it's kind of cute. So there's no interior at the top, but so that whole thing removed, so it's easier for me to access everything behind it. But then this is the interior, like a Japanese thing in my head anyway, stationery shop, cool, cute little things. Basically, if anybody knows Flying Tiger, the shop, that's kind of in my head what this probably is. I think it's really cute. And this is sort of the slightly modified ice cream shop. There we go, very cute. So yeah, it still needs lights and everything, but for the moment I'm quite happy with that. And then at the back is another work in progress. This is my bubble tea shop. The building on the right in the purple is going to be like a Bristol inspired, but then there's going to be a mural there. I'll show you the digital file. That's sort of what I'm aiming for, but I've forgotten to buy bricks. I've kind of been stuck on it for ages. And then I want to build some sort of cute, small, narrow shop here. As you can see, I've built the Ministry of Making mock. I've got like a bit of random video coming out about that where I have lots of footage about it. It's so cute. I love it so much. Honestly, it's just freaking stunning. But I'm going to change the pavement so it all blends in because I kind of think it's really fun to have it sitting here. I love the height of it. It's so cool. And also I'm currently sort of thinking about maybe adding some sort of like high-rise tower here. Really what I want to do kind of is modify that Friends community centre because I think that'd be really fun. But money and scared because that's a lot of effort. So this is all basically the same. You probably have seen this before. But then here is a huge change. So this has like been the biggest project for a while. Hold up. So I've got this base right here. This currently I'm planning to make some sort of 1 or 2 story building. Ideally an outdoor shop and a hardware store because the thing that would make me happiest. And I've been working on some modifications and additions of the Friends sets. I'm so hyped for this. I think this is so cute. I've had so much fun mocking this, you have no idea. This is such a cute set and I had loads of stuff left over for my mock, so I've just had so much fun working on this. So yeah, that's basically there. And then I'm working on like the adventure park canoeing area here, so that's obviously hugely work in progress. The landscaping still has to be done, but I'm absolutely here for it. It was so much fun to work on this. Just loads of greenery are still needed and things to make it look cool, but I'm really happy with how it's going and it's a bit different. The only thing I can't decide on at the moment is how I'm gonna like finish the sides, so like what kind of fence or finishing I'm gonna use. But for now I'm really happy. And then for now this is also living here. I don't know if it's gonna stay there, but I quite like having the lit up buildings there. It makes it feel like this is still sort of part of the city, but it makes it hard to integrate that, so I haven't decided yet. This has been like such a fun project. I really like these Friends sets, and it's kind of like flexing a muscle in the city that I hadn't for a while. But I do really want to have a building set in between these because I think otherwise there's gonna be a park and again a park, and it's gonna be too much park, so we need some sort of building here to continue that city feel. So I'm also in the back here, it's harder to see at the moment because it's not a really dark corner, but there is the modified mock that I did, the silent mock. I've changed the colours a little bit and I'm super happy with it. And I wasn't sure initially about the same height of the buildings, but actually currently makes it feel like really densely city populated and I'm kind of here for it. So that's been a huge change. This building above here still needs lights. I'm working on a mock here, glass house mock, and then this is all basically unchanged. And then we've got that corner again. So really I've been working hugely on just getting all of this integrated and having it as a U-shaped city, which I think is super fun. So that is kind of where I've been spending my time recently in here, and there's not been much of it, but it's been fun. I have been thinking of maybe for this building here using Nook's Cranny as an inspiration, because it's a kind of a fun building and it'll be fun not, but we'll see. So yeah, that's what's been going on. And on the other side of the room really quickly as well, I've done lots of organising, but I've also changed the display here. So I've changed it to having the A-frame cabinet on display, which I've owned since my birthday last year, which is nearly a year ago. But for some reason, I just never had it on display because I had it in a room, even though I love this set. And I also kept some bits from the mock that we took apart as a little, like, reminder. So cute. So as you can see, like, I bought that really cool friend set that came out in June, as well as the camping set, and I really liked building them. It was fun to mock them, and I've not actually changed a huge amount of things. I really like buying them. So basically what I just want to talk about is reclaiming the hobby for my own and sort of my journey that I've gone through in the last like month or two. I got to a stage where I just was really burnt out making videos because I was just working a lot, like a huge amount, and then I also felt a lot of pressure to make videos, but I didn't really have a lot of time for Lego, so I was really just forcing myself to spend time with Lego to make videos, and then it didn't really feel like organic anymore. It didn't feel honest, it didn't feel right, so I think I burned myself out in that case. And also because I wasn't making so many videos as I was before, I started feeling really guilty about like my memberships and the people supporting me directly, and I just couldn't really deal with that very well, and that's totally like on me. This is not like, oh, it's all very sad, but like it was kind of difficult. So I decided to kind of overhaul the memberships a little bit. So I've kind of got rid of all of the tiers apart from the supporter tier, because the one thing that I keep consistently having is Discord. So if you do want to support me directly, you can still do that. So there's a supporter tier, and then you get access to Discord where we can just all just chat, and it's lovely and nice, and I feel like that was much better for my own mental stability. I do eventually want to kind of get back into live streams because I did quite like them, but the pressure of live streams was I had to have things to build, so that meant like buying a lot of Lego, which I wasn't necessarily doing. So I started sort of like buying Lego to build on live streams, whereas like I'd like to sort of like be more of a conscious consumer and only buy things that I actually want to use. So I've actually been much less worried about stuff that I've been buying or missing out on recently, which is kind of nice. Felt like much more like, oh, I'll take it as it comes, buy what I like, and then I'll buy it if I either really, really want Mindy figures and it's a good deal, or if I want to mock it. So that's mostly what I've been doing. Yeah, basically did a bit of an overhaul, so I'm going to just take a huge step back. I'm just going to like reclaim this hobby for my own and just like work on it when I feel like it, which I do have days where I really just want to be in this room and just mock it and work on it to my heart's content, or just build a set. But I don't really want to feel the pressure to film it. I want to just film when I feel like it, because I feel like it's much more organic, honest content. In the meantime, if I wasn't here, we hit like 15k subscribers, which feels weird considering I wasn't actively like making videos when that happened. But thank you, that's very kind of you. It's kind of crazy to think that 15,000 people at one point have thought, huh, kind of want to see more, which is like, the only other big thing I want to change on this channel for my own sanity is I don't really want to do affiliated content or sponsored content. I want to talk about the things that I want to talk about. I've always been kind of conscious about that anyway with my, like, with the things that I've talked about, like fun haul has always been something that I generally was personally interested in. Or Game of Bricks, for example, like the Like Kits, they were kind of like a natural fit. I started to feel like basically my personality was my marketing tool, and I don't really want to be like an extension of somebody's marketing team. Don't know, I started feeling a bit weird about it, and I don't think I've ever really like forced people to buy things, so I also don't really want to create hype around a product that I may not like eventually. So I just feel like I don't really want to do that anymore. if I want to buy a new vinyl set that's coming out, and I just talk about it because I've purchased it and not because they sent it to me for free. So I just decided, you know what, for my own sanity, it's better to just not do any of this like talk about my product for free kind of thing. There was just a huge amount of work involved for like a free set, and I felt like, I don't know, my time is probably better spent elsewhere, and I'd rather just have the very limited time that I have just for myself so I can work on my own hobbies. Like, this never was meant to make me money anyway, so I think I started feeling a bit weird about it, basically. Probably just in my head. I overthink things a lot. I'm really good at overthinking, but I just don't really want to be an extension of somebody's marketing team. I just want to make content that I like about things that I think are cool. Yeah, basically. So that's what's happening. No more sponsored content. So from now on, if you see me talk about product, you can safely assume that I have purchased it with my own monies, because I will. Yeah, I hope you really liked seeing what I've done with the city, and I hope that you like coming along for the growing journey. It's going to be very different to what I did before, much lower pace, but I'm quite excited for the future. I think it's going to be kind of fun. Yeah, let's have this fun thing together, and let's finish the city, add more lights, hopefully add some cool mocks or remocks or new sets. I don't know. I'm really excited for my Nooks granny idea, so I might actually work on that after this video. If there's anything in particular that you'd like me to talk about, I can't guarantee I will, but if there's anything that you're like, oh, Johanna, like, I would really like to hear you talk about this, like, do let me know, because I would love to hear what the people think. Cool! Thank you so much for being here, thank you so much for listening to me ramble on. I hope you like the city, and have a fantastic rest of your day. Good luck with your Lego projects, and I'll see you very soon. Goodbye! Hello.